It never feels like the future is coming. Every year just keeps ticking by, and the only thing that seems to change is how hostile the world becomes. Maybe it's a strange after effect of the virus. Maybe it's the disregard for the individual experience corporations keep choking us with. Maybe it's a third thing, or maybe it's none of them, or maybe it's all of them. I don't know. But I know I've felt it for a long time. I want to just label the whole experience as becoming an adult, growing pains sort of thing. But I think I've felt this for too long to just be that. Every year since I was 15, I can recall people around me asking, how does it feel to be X age? And every time I basically say, I don't know, I feel exactly the same. And maybe it's just because I'm finally out of early life milestones, or people took the hint, but no one's asked me this year, and kind of felt right. I've never been one to care about my birthday, and I care even less about what arbitrary restrictions have been lifted off of my person because a number ticked up. I started work at like 14, I started driving right before I was 16, I don't really gamble or have a strong make addiction, so 18 had no grand perks, and I spent my 21st with a few friends and family members sipping on random drinks my mom had, while me and my friends listened to her tell stories about her job. I can recall the night pretty well, so I don't think it was a crazy rager like some other more sociable people have had. Personally, I don't care about paying attention to my age. At this point, I have legitimately forgotten my age on multiple occasions, and my birthday at least once. I play it up as a joke, but it's more to highlight the fact that I'm a decently forgetful guy rather than as somebody who just could not give less of a shit about whatever number I am. People put way too much thought into the age of what people are means. The old are wiser, but stuck in their ways, while the young are adventurous but naive. I don't give a shit about any of that. There are old people who I have seen adapt to the world as it evolves just fine, and I personally know somebody around me that refuses to think outside of black and white morality in their 20s. I already accept the future awaiting me, so why do I have to remember some two-digit numbers? I'm just sick of aging. It hasn't brought me anything good, and the jaded adults out there will look into me with their soulless eyes and say some bullshit like, well, life's not peaches and cream. This is the life people live day to day. And yeah, no shit. I want to contribute to the society, but right now, at this moment, everything sucks. I have not thought about my future in so long because I'm living in that future that kid me wanted. Now that I'm here, I have nowhere else to go. I have to contend with people who've already done all the screwing up they needed to do in their lives, and know what to do next. Well, I just have to keep trying to push forward. I wish I could have this all figured out with a good system for work and play, but that's just what this stage in my life is for. I've stated to people around me that I want to ditch this area and go somewhere else, but it's met with the same feigned enthusiasm as getting handed a child's drawing, or is reciprocated with similar pining sentiments about running off into the woods. I know I'm still a young adult, but I just want to break shit right now, and I don't care if it's a vase or my life. I just wish I could say I was a 31-year-old with 8 years of experience working at Flus Corp or something, with a friend who recommended them a job just because it sounded cool, not just the cash was good. I live in a suburb of a suburb just to make sure I'm not breaking the bank in rent costs, and I will move again if the rent increases by more than $100 without good enough reason. But I'm stuck here, only being able to write down some mundane future I yearn for while I try to find a kneeling position next to my bed that won't cut off the circulation to my feet.